Osiris, the Mighty One, was both the god of the dead and a central figure in Egyptian mythology, and he would remain one of the most prominent Egyptian gods for nearly 3,000 years. Mummification was a tradition that mirrored Osiris's own experiences, and as the god of the afterlife, he decided who was worthy of reincarnation. He was usually depicted as a mostly mummified king, wearing an atef, which was a combination of the hedjet crown, 2 ostrich feathers, and 2 horns. The skin that was left unwrapped, which was usually his face and hands, was typically green or black. These colors were originally associated with decay, but they were later said to reflect Osiris's role in the cyclical nature of life and death, as manifested by plants. Osiris was frequently seen with a crook and flail in his hands. The crook, a symbol of Egyptian kings, was derived from shepherds' tools for tending to their sheep. Meanwhile, the flail has been interpreted as a whip or goad, representing the king's martial power, while others believe it represented a threshing tool symbolizing agricultural success. Cannibalism was widespread in ancient Egypt during Osiris's reign, so he sought to end it by introducing wheat, barley, grapes, wine, and copper tools to the Egyptians. After civilizing Egypt, Osiris embarked on an expedition to introduce agriculture to the rest of the world. However, before departing, he appointed his wife Isis to rule in his absence. While Osiris was absent, Isis ruled Egypt without incident. However, not everyone was pleased with the improved situation. Set, Osiris's younger brother, was envious of his brother's achievements and plotted to assassinate him. When Set assassinated Osiris, he dismembered his body into 14 pieces, thus becoming the king of Egypt, with his sister Nephthys as his wife. While some stories claim he scattered Osiris's body parts throughout Egypt, most sources claim he simply threw the pieces back into the Nile. In order to stop Set from repeating his prior escapades, after Isis recovered Osiris's severed body parts, she fashioned waxen duplicates of each body part and buried them individually. Local priests were assigned to guard each body part, and each was told that it was the true burial site of Osiris. While Isis's power was sufficient to resurrect Osiris long enough for Horus to be conceived, he would never return to the land of the living. Instead, Osiris went to Dwat, the Egyptian underworld, to serve as Lord of the Dead, judging those who attempted to follow him into the afterlife.